say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do this simple cut crease look. And I already started on my eyebrows and my eyes, so I know what products I was using and everything. And I will have a in-depth, very detailed eyebrow tutorial for beginners, so be on the lookout for that. So let's go on and get right into the look. Okay, so I already did my eyebrow on this eye. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to prep my eyes. So prime it. You can use like an eyebrow primer or you can use concealer. I use concealer. And then what I'm going to use is Toffee by LA Pro Girl Concealer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the concealer and put it all over my eye, my eyelid, all the way up to my brow bone, just to clean them up. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a blending brush or any kind of brush to buff it out. I'm just going to use this one. It's from Wet n Wild. I don't know what it's called, but any brush, and you just want to take it and brush it all out on the eyes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette contour thing. And I love it. I think it's in the color, it should be on here, but it's not on here. I don't know. But I think it's like, because it comes in different shades. But anyways, I'm going to go in with the light side. And I'm just going to pick up just a little bit on my brush. I'm going to tap that off. And I'm going to set that on my eye to set that concealer in place. And so like when you put eyeshadow on your eyes, the concealer won't move and it won't budge with your eyeshadow. Alright, we good. We set, we primed, we keep foundation. So that's that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this matte palette that I have. And I got this from my beauty supply store. But you can just use any light brown eyeshadow that you have from any eyeshadow. But just take an eyeshadow, a brown eyeshadow. And I'm going to take this blending brush from Wet n Wild. It's just a regular blending brush. And I'm going to take these two brown eyeshadows right here. I'm going to tap it off. I always tap off my product so you don't get too much product. And I'm just going to sweep that into my crease. And this is just going to be my transition shade. And it's important to do a transition shade because you want to make sure whatever shadows that you're putting in your crease or in your eyelids that it blends effortlessly. So your transition shade is your base color. You're not going to see it once the makeup is finished, but it's a major step. Blended out my transition shade. I'm going to go in with this beautiful blush palette. And it's just a random blush palette. I got it from Marshall's, I believe. And so I'm going to use these two colors right here. This one and this one. I'm going to mix them. And I'm going to put this in my crease with this same brush. So use the same brush that you were using. I'm going to tap into them and dust it off. And then I'm going to just blend it in my crease. Just blend it. And I'm really blending effortlessly since we're going to clean it up. But, yeah. And I'm just going to go back in and keep on blending until the color builds up. So, yeah. So any kind of like raspberry, brownish, pinkish color that you have, you can put in your crease. Or you can really use any color that you want. I'm just showing you how to do a simple cut crease with any colors. And you see I'm blending all over the place, but I'm going to clean all that up. I'm going to go in one more time. So now I'm going to go in with this concealer palette As you can see, I'm like out of it, but I still use some colors for different stuff. But you can even go back in with the LA Pro Girl Concealer. Well, yeah, you can still go back with it if you want to, or just going with a very, if you have a concealer palette, just going with a very light concealer color. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going in with, I don't know if you can see it, but it's just a very light concealer. It's not even near my color. I don't use it, so I just use it as a base. And I'm gonna start by placing it all over my eyelids. And this is gonna be the base for your eyeshadow, whatever eyeshadow that you're putting on your lid. This is gonna be the base. So it's on my eyelids right now. So now when you look down, you want to basically carve that out, kind of like a half circle kind of thing. So look up and then look down, and when you look up and you see that crease right there, that's where you want to outline. So that's where I'm going to start. And then you're going to wing it out. Just wing that out. So you see, I look up. You basically just want to cut right there. When you look down, that's where you're cutting. It's okay if you mess up. Alright, so we're going back into the crease, and to darken it, I'm going to go back in with this matte thing, and I'm going to go in with this bright fuchsia color. Tap that off, and we're going to put that right there where the concealer and the thing meets. And this is to brighten up the crease, give it some definition. And I'm just using a flat brush from e.l.f. Alright. And if you messed up, just go back in with that concealer and that brush. So now I'm gonna go in with this pigment by Bare Minerals, and it's in the color Well Rested. And yeah, it's just a regular cream eyeshadow, I want to say. But you can use any matte white eyeshadows, cream eyeshadows, neutral eyeshadows. You can really use any color, and I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna take that same brush that I was using to carve out that line, taking it into the pigment, and I'm dusting it off so I don't have any fallout. And I'm going to go ahead and set that concealer with the pigment. And I feel like pigments are better because they stay on longer. So now what I'm going to do, we almost done. We almost done. We almost done. Y'all see this band-aid? Oh my gosh, I scraped my arm. Well, no, I didn't. It was an accident, but my skin is so sensitive. It scrapes off so easily. Anyways, I'm going to go in with this eyeliner. It's by Kiss. You can use any eyeliner. Yeah, any from the drugstore. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be expensive. Just one that you love. And I prefer liquid. No, you can use gel too. Whichever one you're comfortable with. So, just going to do this. And I'm going to create a wing. A very simple, easy wing. You can make the wing as thick or as thin as you want it. Guys, so I went ahead and decided to go clean that up. And now I'm going to start with my face. So, first I'm going to put on some chapstick because... This is Wet n Wild. It's just a Wet n Wild thing. Pretty sure you can find it online. I'm going to put some shea butter on my face. Because my skin has been breaking out and I have so many dark spots, so shea butter is the move for the next 6 months. Alright, boom. I don't always wear primer, so I just be using moisturizer, shea butter, Nivea, just face creams to be honest. And oh yeah, I'm gonna color correct today. So I'm gonna use the LA Pro Girl concealer in orange corrector. So I'm gonna use this, and I put this on my dark spots where I know my foundation doesn't cover, or I know where my foundation is gonna wear off easily, and I hate that. So I'm just gonna put it. All right. I'm gonna go in with this flat brush right here. It's just a random one. I got a brush set from Marshalls. So yeah.
Oh, I forgot my beauty blender.
I knew I was forgetting something. Ooh, and I feel like the shea butter makes my makeup blend in a little bit better. Like, I don't feel like it makes it harder to blend or anything. Because, you know, the shea butter warms up. Oh, and I apply mascara. I meant to tell you that. Alright, so I'm just going to go hop in the foundation. And then when I use this, the Sephora
10-hour wear perfection foundation.
It's good and it's cheap. It's $20, but it's cheap. At Sephora, it's cheap. $20 is cheap at Sephora, okay? And it's really good. So, I'm really just going to use the same brush. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the foundation on the brush. Alright. And I'm just going to put... Boom. 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 And I just basically just take the brush and bend it down. I like these flat foundation brushes. Like, I can really use any brush to blend up my foundation. And it's like my perfect color. Oh, it's in the color Deep Cocoa. Alrighty. I had to go with my beauty blender. And this is not the real one. I got this from the beauty supply store. I think it's Kiss New York, and they're only like $3 and they're really good. So you know, I already put the foundation on my thing, but I always go with the beauty blender to really blend it in and to blend it down my neck. And just to make sure everything is nice and seamless and it's blended in. So it really looks like your skin. I don't know if it's making me look orange, but it's really neutral. And it has really neutral and gray undertone. That's why I love it. And if you're looking for a really good foundation line, check out the Sephora brand. It's been really good to me, so. Alright, so now I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the LA Pro Girl Concealer. And I'm going to go in with the color Cool Tan. Cool Tan. That just sounded really cool to me. And, oh yeah, I'm thinking about coming up with a highlight and contour video. So, for beginners, so, yeah. But what I like to do on an everyday basis, I always do my forehead because I don't like my forehead to be one color. So I do my forehead. And then I always do my chin because I love when my chin is highlighted. And then normally I don't do above my lip, but I always do down my nose because I stopped contouring my nose. But when I put highlighter down the middle, it does enough. So, and I always do under my eyes. Always, always, for every makeup look routine. So I'm just going to put it under my eyes, but yeah, I'm going to do a highlight and contouring video. I'm going to go very in depth and everything about how to contour your face and all that good stuff. Alright. To blend it out at first, I'm going to go in with this this small e.l.f. stipple brush. And it blends out so nicely. But anyways, I'm going to blend it out. And I'm going to take the leftover concealer from there and put it under my cupid's bow. Just how to waste concealer. And then I take the brush and blend down my nose straight up and down so it really highlights the thing. And then I'm going to go and blend out my forehead. You can use a beauty blender with this, but I just like using a brush first. And I'm going to blend out my under eyes. It blends out my concealer. It leaves it a little bit streaky. So I just always go back with the beauty blender, blend it in to make sure it looks like my skin. Everything blends out seamlessly. Oh, that's the chair squeaking. My bad. Alright. I don't know if I want to bake today. Do I want to bake today? I'm going to bake today. Alright. Anyways, yeah, so you see how this blended out seamlessly? For the most part. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Black Opal translucent powder. I turn it upside down and get all the product, and then I hit the top again so the product can come down. And I think this is in the color Invisible. Thank you, best friend. I took this from my best friend and I still have it. But I didn't take it, but I took it with her knowing, so technically it's not stealing. And it's not borrowing either because she knew she wasn't getting it back, so. Anyways, so I'm just gonna use it and set under my eye. I don't put on too much because I don't need to. And I don't really want to because I don't want this to be such a like set look, and it's not like I'm going anywhere today. So yeah. So what I'm oh, let me put that right there. I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild brush. And it's an angled brush, just a regular angled brush. Any angled brush that you have. And I'm gonna go in with this Nick K New York Contour Duo. And it's nice. I like it. No flashback or nothing. And it's nice. And I think it's only $2. And I got it from my beauty supply store, but you can get it online. I'm going to go in with the lightest one, this brown right here. And I'm only going to take a little bit. Always tap off the extra, especially for something like contour or bronzer. So what I like to do is do this, like fish lips. Clearly it brings your face in. So, and I don't like to cream contour. First of all, it takes up too much time, and then second of all, it's just too much. I don't like any extra product on my face unless I have to, but I really do it like if, I don't know when I'll do it. Like, okay, I don't know, but I don't do it for the most part, really. But yeah, powdered contour is the way to go. So I'm just gonna lightly, I touch my forehead a little bit just so it won't look ashy by my hairline. Sometimes I do my chin, but I mean, you don't even see it, so yeah. Alright, so, and normally for the most time I'm rushing, so I just take whatever brush I use to contour and dust that away. Dust all the excess and yeah. Alright. And then when I really need to, I will take a big fluffy brush and the Wet n Wild contour and duet thing, and I'll go in with the brown side and I'll just set all over and blend everything together. Alright. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of blush. This is my absolute favorite blush. It's like a peach colored. Oop. You may not see it, but it does
something.
You know? But the point is, you're not really supposed to see a blush, but other people see it. If that makes sense. Alright. I think I'm done. Oh, I'm going to go in with this, just a regular flat brush. I'm going to spray it with some setting spray. That was a lot. And I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. highlighter in Blush Gems, I believe. Yeah. And I get a lot on there. And I'm going to put it under my brow as a highlight. Boom. You see that highlight? Boom. Metro Boomin'. I think I got that from Makeup Shayla. Like, what in the world? Alright. Oh, and just to finish up the eyes, I'm just going to go in with the brown shade and a little bit of the pink. And I'm just going to put that underneath. Just so they blend and connect, I guess. And so my under eyes won't be looking so empty. Alright. And then I'm gonna put some mascara. Alright, so eyes are finished. And for lips, I'm just gonna go in with just this lipstick. It's I think it's the Nicka K lipstick in the color Satin Glow in number 401, and you can get it at any beauty supply store. You can get it online too. Yeah, I'm gonna put a description, all the stuff that I use in the description box below. And now I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. lip gloss, my fave, in the color Believe. It's my favorite. I love it. I love lip glosses with sparkles in them, or they glisten. So, all right. So I'm done. My mascara. Wait. Your girl forgot to highlight her I don't really think I'm gonna. I haven't been feeling highlighting really, but I'll always highlight my nose. So let me see if that looks right. More. All right, boom. There we go. I'm gonna just set this. This is GOV Matte Finish Makeup Setting Spray. Alright. I'm not setting too much because I ain't going nowhere. But yeah, this is my favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe. Yeah. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke